I wish a motherfucker would say something as I pass. I'm a race car in the red, I love to work that ass. So if you see me coming, move your ass aside. I'm powder keg ready and I'm willing to die. I'm hoping for a challenge or a confrontation. I wish a motherfucker would start testing my patience.
Talking about free. And this fucking place, it was not that fucking bad. It wasn't that bad. It just a little boring. A little bit of a long 8 hours. Yeah, for one time, pretty quick for me. They didn't do shit. I loaded rock into the dump truck and unloaded, and then loaded, unloaded, and then waited. Didn't do nothing. You didn't deliver no dirt? I did. I delivered 2 loads of dirt today. And didn't do shit with that because they were terminating over there. Sounds like a fantastical day. Oh, it was super fantastical. I couldn't stand it. It was so eventful. I almost died of overexcitement. So, how was your help today? Hey, pretty good. I mean, fucking Jonathan sent a picture of the pad to George, and George texts back going, "I'm so bricked up right now." So what? I'm so bricked up right now. So bricked up right now? Huh. Whatever that means. Oh. Why do y'all gotta have different terms and shit? Just say you got a chub and get on with it, okay? Keep it simple. The only thing he's worried about, which is the same thing I was worried about, is that one that's leaning. Yep. If you glance at it, you don't notice it, but if you stare at it, then you see it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, kind of like when I hit that fucking plate. If you stare at it, you're gonna find it. Yeah. Oh, shit. I mean, you win some, you lose some. That's what they say. When you're on a winning streak, still putting out positive vibes, you're gonna get positivity out of the universe. I've been in a positive mood all fucking day. I've been positive too. Positive I was gonna get off of work. Oh man, it's gonna be a long ride. It won't be that bad. Once I get on 55, I can put on a movie or something. Well, actually, I had a better idea. What's that? I'm gonna test this out. You have not realized you are being recorded. I am? We are. Why? Because I am going to see just how funny we actually could be. Just because. Oh, okay. I don't want to. I wasn't going to say shit, but I was afraid once we... I'm trying to keep everything rolling and just let everything flow naturally because we are non-scripted, of course. Always. But I didn't want any fucking kind of music or anything for copyrights if I do happen to do something and somebody, "Oh, you didn't use my music without permission. You did it without my permission." Well, I mean, there's probably some sexual ordeals that you did that was without permission also, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah. I figured I'd give it a shot now. Yeah, it is. And see what happens. Yeah.
I find this funny. I was talking with Houston, and he kept asking me. He's like, "Man, you got some black in you somewhere." I was like, "No. Well, I mean, I might. I got 1/16 inch in my toe." And got talking, and he's like, "Where are you from?" I said, "Louisiana." He's like, "Oh, okay. So you was raised around black folk?" I was like, "Yeah, a little bit. My best friend in elementary school was black, and I mean, I hung around, and sometimes I lived in less than desirable locations." And then I was like, "Actually, my family's from France." He's like, "No shit." I was like, "Yeah, my great grandfather on my mama's side was a direct descendant of some famous French explorer." And I was like, "And I'm pissed off at him. If I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and tell him don't fucking waste our money."
Squandered it on being an explorer, but we found our bloodline.
Oh no, apparently they lost it like 2 generations before my great grandfather.
Oh, dope. Your people were shitty explorers.
Right? And I was like, I just want to know what in the fuck, because you know Canada, pretty friendly place. I mean, I don't know about back then, but
I figured back then it was probably a little bit more desolate.
well, apparently Canada is one of the main reasons why we have the Geneva Convention and the Geneva Accords. They are the, if you look up the term, what is that, war crime?
Yeah.
Canada.
It's all your fucking fault.
Oh yeah, they are ruthless, and they don't give two fucks. But anyways, I was like, how fucked up was my family to get kicked out of fucking Canada? I got kicked out of Nova Scotia, came down. And I was
Kind of
like,
weird if they had been like some cannibals or something.
well, thank God they weren't.
Do you know that for sure?
No,
Okay.
but
We were the reason the Oregon Trail became a horror movie.
but then I was like, you know, I'm also pissed off because if they would have had all that money, I would have been a fucking slave owner.
Stupid. Fucking stupid. I think you were way north of the Mason-Dixon to be a slave owner. Slightly, you know. I can't. I don't really fucking know. Oh, shit. That was a good one. Family history is a weird fucking thing.
It is.
Did you want to know something? I might have already told you. But my sister, she did the little DNA test shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what bloodline my grandparents are talking about, but there ain't shit from them in the DNA of me.
Yeah.
We have no Irish, well, very little Irish anywhere. No fucking kind of Indian or nothing. So that must have just stayed with my grandpappy. Because they were Irish Cherokee Indians or whatever. They must have been bled out a long goddamn time ago.
What they call a prick Indian?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess. I don't even know anymore. But, he always used to tell stories about, hell, your great-great-grandpappy might have met my great-great-grandpappy. What was it? His fucking people, his Uncle Kernut.
Kernut?
Yep. Uncle Kernut.
Yeah, apparently he can knut.
He knutted all over the fucking country. I don't know what his stake in the family tree was, but apparently he ranged from Oklahoma to Montana, and somewhere up there around Billings, Montana, we had family on their fucking side. It's like, Billings, Montana? Last name Billings? No. Y'all didn't go all that way looking for fucking bullshit, did you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. North to Alaska, the gold rush. Probably. That's probably where all them son of bitches went. But it's just weird. You send in your DNA and they give you a background of saying like we were like some of our people are from certain parts of Africa and shit. I'm like, wait, what?
I wonder if they just go in there and be like, I don't feel like actually researching. Click.
That's what I'm thinking too, because like she did it, and then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, what if I do it and get something totally, completely fucking different?
That means one of your parents
is not my parent.
Yeah.
But me and my sister kind of look alike, so I mean, we're just gonna say we got the slight. Well, I mean, yeah, the DNA wouldn't be that fucking far south.
It's not gonna have little banjos.
No, no. Might have a violin or a fiddle somewhere in there. Exactly. Oh, I don't know though. I always wanted to find out about my family tree, but was afraid of what I might find hanging there.
Well, my great aunt, she had it broke down from whoever that explorer was.
Yep.
All the way down to my great grandfather, and I'm assuming like my granny and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice looking Chevrolet over it. But nah, I'm assuming she lost it. I mean, she did now.
She didn't lose it. Somebody else lost it going through her shit.
Well, knowing her fucking daughter pawned everything her mama had just for her fucking rock.
That's amazing how that happens. I always heard stories like when my great grandpappy on my dad's side fucking died. They said everybody was looking for a damn wallet. Motherfucker was laying on the couch dead. Like, how far do y'all fall? Jesus Christ, people.
Apparently pretty fucking far.
God damn. Motherfucker ain't even cold yet. Already going through his wallet, and shit. But I don't know. I don't understand it, to be honest with you. I don't. Like, I kind of want to do it, but I don't want to do it all at the same time.
No. Hell, I'd like to do it. Just so I can see how much of a mutt I am.
Oh, I got like, there's like at least a dozen fucking different places where my bloodline traces to, or my sister's bloodline traces back to.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm going to assume there's going to be a shit ton of French in there, because my daddy's side, my grandfather on my daddy's side, his last name was Lazard. Or no, sorry. My grandmother's last maiden name was Lazard.
I got you. No. I don't know if I would do the DNA thing so much as the try out the genealogy, where they go through the paperwork, where they've gone through all the archives and shit like that.
Yeah.
But how do you? Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I mean, did they have birth certificates back in the early 1900s?
I'm gonna assume they did, because my grandfather and my grandmother had one, and my grandfather was born in like 1920 something, I think. I could be wrong with that.
I don't know. They had to. Like, at least some kind of record.
Yeah.
You know? I guess kind of like the census. You know? History.
Well, my aunt did, I think she did like 23andMe or some shit like that.
What the fuck is a 23andMe?
the same thing.
Oh.
Well, I know they do DNA, and then like they put it into some kind of archive, and then after a while they'll send you your family tree. I believe. That's how we found out I have another cousin that nobody in the family knew about. And he's like 40 or 50 years old. I think he's closer to 50 because turns out he was my Uncle Chester's firstborn that nobody knew about.
How the hell Chester didn't know about it?
Chester did. He just told nobody.
Now the plot thickens.
Apparently it was when he was 18, I think, and knocked up some girl in Mississippi.
Nice.
And just had nothing to do with him. And then I think she put him up for adoption.
Oh.
And he did that, whatever the fuck they did first. And then whenever my aunt and my cousin put their DNA in, that's how it popped up.
Ew.
They live down in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I was always nervous about doing that shit. You know, I didn't want to find out that. I don't really know if my dad's side of the family was a bunch of outstanding citizens.
Yeah.
I don't really think they were a bunch of outstanding citizens.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you might have one.
I doubt it, but you know, we can always hope.
Yeah.
We always hope. I mean, I'd like to know. I want to know how far back it actually goes.
No. Oh, maybe I should do something like whatever my aunt and them did so I can see both sides of my family.
Yeah, I might do a little reading. Well, I'll get somebody else to do research into it because I know damn well I ain't gonna fucking do it. I'm not very tech savvy with all that shit. Just make a phone call and be like, look, I need to find out where my bloodline, where it comes from. Not where it's going. I already know where the fuck it's going. Straight down to hell.
Your bloodline's just being passed around.
And pretty much like a joint at a hippie convention, I have been passed around.
If your kids, or, well, let me rephrase it, great grandkids ever do it,
Jesus Christ.
it's just gonna come back about 50 fucking bloodlines and like 1% of each.
Shit, I don't doubt it. Little motherfuckers is gonna be. He's got kids here, there, everywhere. I don't want green eggs and ham over here. Or there. That's gonna be shit.
You're just gonna be old and frail one day and you're gonna hear a knock at your door.
Oh, Jesus, don't do it. It's gonna be like the Dewey Cox story. You ever watch that one?
I have not.
That, where they make fun of, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch that. That's about the extent of my life, where he fucking finally settles down, you know, stops doing all the drugs and shit, and kids are knocking at the fucking door, and it's just one after the other. I don't even know how many came to his fucking door. He even asked one, "Are you sure you're my kid?"
Or it'd be like that one movie, I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
He donated the sperm.
He donated, yeah. It's that old dude that plays on Good Night, man. Come on. He plays on The Watch. Oh shit, what other movie does he play on? I'm thinking. Oh, it's gonna eat me up. Let me see.
I want to say his name Vince something. He played in Dodgeball.
Vince. Oh, fuck. I can't fucking say that shit.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Heard of it? Oh no. Oh yeah, Vaughn Planbeck. I knew a guy named Vaughn. Yeah, he was a weird hippie out of Colorado. Okay. Yeah, Vince Vaughn. Yeah, that dude. The one that, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't. No. I never was healthy enough to do that shit. Couldn't stop my habits of smoking and drinking and, nicotine long enough to even do that shit. Thought about donating a nut one time, but couldn't stop long enough for that.
I'm still thinking about doing that.
Honestly, I thought about it.
Supposedly you get paid like $35,000.
I mean, I'd give up one of my nuts for 35 G's right now.
I mean, I'm never gonna use mine, so might as well donate both of them.
I think I'd just donate the one and snip the other so I can still at least have some kind of testosterone, in my body. I don't really know. Who are you, the one nut bandit?
They call me half sack.
I'm a quarter sack. Oh, shit. Yeah, that would be a weird conversation. Get talking about it. I had somebody ask me, well, not somebody, but yeah, we'll just say that. Somebody asked me the other day about getting a physical, for like sports and shit.
Talking about the conversation you had last night?
Yeah, that conversation about, them grabbing you by your sack. Have you ever just, like, when you went, like, DOT physical or whatever, did it ever just cross your mind? Like, when they grab onto your junk? That you were nervous or anything like that?
Well, I've never had a DOT physical, but when I went to go play football, I had to get a physical for that. And yeah, I was nervous because that was the first time somebody other than me grabbed my fucking nuts. I walk in, and it's kind of a young doctor dude, and he's like, just pull down your pants. Excuse you? What? What? What the fuck was I sent back here for?
Pull down your pants, turn around, grab your ankles.
I just looked at it weird, and he was like, yeah, it's right here. You're good. I was like, the fuck I am?
What are you talking about? Shit.
I want to leave, sir.
Yeah. I want to go home.
Mama! Now, that was also when I found out I have shortened hamstrings.
Shortened hamstrings.
Mm-hmm. That's why I can't, like, if I try to bend over or, like, if I'm on my back and I try and raise my leg, I can never keep it straight.
Oh, okay.
Because my hamstring, and found this out real quick because the lady that was doing her stretching or whatever, she had us lay on this fucking wooden table, and she would just take your leg and go, whack.
Nope.
She'd try and touch your forehead with your toes.
The fuck she is?
Well, my heel almost touched her forehead.
Fuck.
Because she wouldn't just do it kind of easy. No, she just,
nope.
Kind of like folding over a piece of bread.
I don't think so.
And she went to go do that and got about, I don't know, say about right here. My legs went, whee! She actually had a duck real quick. Or dodge. And she's like, well, you got shortened hamstrings. I was like, I didn't know that till now.
I felt it before it got there. What are you talking about? Oh, yes.
That's why the only way I can really be able to touch my toes, I spread my legs a little bit further. Because apparently if they're just a little bit further apart, I can go down without my knee wanting to bend. Or maybe it does. Shit, I don't know. I just know if they're a little further apart, I can touch my toes.
Outstanding. Learning a lot about how to deal with shortened hamstrings.
Yep.
I don't fucking know. I just know my knees don't like to stay straight whenever I gotta bend down and touch my toes for all that good shit. I don't know how I would react if somebody just grabbing onto my leg and fucking just yoink, just trying to yoink it. No. Figured it'd be like a fucking triangle.
With a yard dog.
I don't know. My first physical, my mother was actually present, and it was was kind of nerve-wracking because I don't know, before I was like 12 years old, she was in there, and the fucking lady was up in there as a lady physician. You know, put on old white gloves and shit. Next thing you know, she's got a fucking one of them little wooden stick things or whatever, fucking lifting up the boys down there. Like, what the fuck are you looking at? What are you looking for? Shit, I want to know.
I didn't know he didn't do that.
I have no idea what the hell it was actually for, to be honest with you. I just knew that she didn't have an assistant at that time, so my mother had to be present. My mom was like, "It's okay. Do you have danglers? I mean, how do you know that this is not uncomfortable, okay?"
I mean, I was very uncomfortable. When he grabs your nut, he tells you to turn your head and cough. I went. He's like, I need you to cough harder. Harder.
Get it out.
And he's like, much better. All right, other side.
Do what? You mean I had to turn left and then right? Right and then left? Jesus. I don't know. I thought one time I had testicular cancer because my junk was hurting. My boys were strained. My back was hurting. I thought I was dying. Somebody said it might be nut cancer. I was like, oh, Jesus. Not like this. I went to the doctor and it was a female. And I mean, granted, I was, how old was I? 24? Almost 10 years ago, basically.
Yeah.
And they had a female physician with her nurse assistant in there. And I was I didn't give a shit who was in the room. I just wanted the boys checked out and clean bill of health.
Yeah.
So when she said drop your drawers, I had spandex on. That one right there was hard enough to get down. So she's like, she goes, you don't got to go that far. I'm like, well, fuck, you didn't say when to stop. And the nurse is back there giggling and shit. And I'm like, hey, up here. I'm up here. My eyes are up here. Don't worry about what's going on down there. The doctor feeling around on the old, like she's trying to milk a cow or some shit. Right there in the sack, both fucking hands. Like, okay. No, you overextended. I can't even remember what vein she was talking about in my sack. She goes, it's like a spring, kind of like a water hose, and if you jump off of something and you overextend it, it'll become inflamed and be all pissed off and everything. Well, not pissed. She didn't say pissed off. She said something else, some other big word, and it'll cause back pains and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool beans. So, no nut cancer? No nut cancer.
Probably about a month or so ago. I think it was about a month. I thought something was going on with my nuts because it didn't happen all the time. It was just like once a day, sometimes twice a day. I get not a tingle, but a shooting pain in my nut.
Mm-hmm.
And it would do it for a few seconds and then go away, and then I wouldn't feel it again. And it's happened before, and it was only like once or twice, so I never worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been years since it's happened. Well, then for like a week, it was doing it every day. I was like, the fuck? A couple times I was on the phone with Carrie going, Arr! She was like, what? I was like, I think somebody just kicked me in the nuts.
Not like this.
She's like, aren't you in the machine by yourself? Yes.
Well, that's why I try, like, everybody talks, kind of like their lower back pain and shit like that. And I try to tell them, you gotta wear them nut huggers, man. And cinch them some bitches up and give them a little help to cradle. I don't know how many people actually listen to me about that shit, but it works. Or maybe it's all in my mind.
A lot of things are a placebo effect.
I think it is. Some things. But I mean, I know the doctor told me to wear, tighties.
Yeah.
Help give the boys a little extra support. I've done it. And whenever I stopped doing it, I had a little lower back pain, and I started doing it. About a day, it clears right up.
motherfucker would say something as I pass. I'm a race car in the red. I'd love to whoop that ass. Everywhere I go is dumbass after dumbass. People testing my patience, they all getting a pass. But today's the day, I've had enough of this shit. I'm a time bomb ticking, just waiting to hiss. I'm walking through the streets, fucking scowl on my face, hoping some fool will step into my space. I'm ready to explode, no more Mr. Nice. Please come at me wrong, your boy won't think twice. I wish a mother